time for the main events.
Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. If you like the content, hit the subscribe button, leave a like down below. Now I covered this a little bit on my 3.5 hour live stream, but I was trying to get through quickly. It was pretty boring watching just someone go through the menus and everything. But we had, those of you that stuck around, thank you. We had a lot of fun just chatting. But anyway, for this video, I want to go over every single option you can do with the body morphing in particular. I know people have skimmed it and showed it off here and there, but I want to go through every single option for the body morphing for both the male and female to give you a really good idea of what we're getting for both. Alright, so we're going to start off with a new character. We'll start with male, then we'll go to female. Excuse me. Alright, we'll start off with the clean slate. And I made a character on stream. I'm going to upload him because he turned out really funny. Alright, we're going to go to body. We're going to go to body type. You can start off with a random body type. It doesn't matter because then you go into the... Well, I guess I'll show you because we're all looking for this. So you got your typical body types. I think they added a couple more. It's kind of hard to tell unless I go back and compare each game. But you got large, heavy, fat again. I like how they call it heavy. They're trying to be nice. But yeah, so we'll start with a basic model here. Boom. And then you go to body parts, and this is where it gets really interesting because you can make some freaks and crazies like you could back in the old games, and that made me super happy. So you give them giant traps. You got large, medium, thin. You can really go nuts with this if you really want to make them look weird. I did this one for the creator wrestler I did on stream, and I gave him skinny little arms, so he looks really funny. But yeah, you can have Brock Lesnar traps, all sorts of stuff. So yeah, just to give you an idea of what it looks like. Upper arms, you can make them super buff. Give them little skinny arms. Probably give them the big arms myself. I was really hoping for a slider, but unfortunately they didn't go that route. So yeah. There's the Scott Steiner arms. Probably use this one just for the sake of this video. Ooh, the veiny one. We'll use the veiny one because it looks cool. I think it's the one I gave my character of me last year. You got your forearms. Give yourself Popeye arms or little skinny arms. And again, there's a bunch of different sizes. If you want like super veiny, skinny. I wonder if there's a big puffy one. Yeah, there you go. You can have massive gorilla arms. That's cool. Like Brock Lesnar arms. In fact, we'll do that. I didn't see one for hands. And then we got the chest. You can have large, big fat guy chest. And then give him skinny little legs if you want, like a cartoon character. I mean, you could literally go nuts. I'll be spending most of my time when I'm making my characters just messing around with the body morphing, trying to get them to look, you know, perfect. Big old man boobs. It kind of dwarfs it a little bit because of the six-pack it's trying to mix it with. So yeah, this will be fun messing around with, trying to get to look perfect. Go to large here real quick. So here you have it. There's a bunch of different chests and how it functions. Now, each pre-selected body type affects how this looks too. The video would be like 2 hours long if I went through all of them, but I just want to give you an idea of what's in here. Hopefully that helps. And you can do some pretty crazy things with it, so that's what I'm most excited for. It's cool. Then you make a little skinny body, then really thin, really tiny body if you wanted to. Like he never did chest day, he only did arms. Sunken chest. And it looks so weird. I'm very happy that they added this in here because it was really hard to get the perfect look for your character. And it was funny, this is all I was asking. I wasn't asking for something crazy, so I'm very happy with this. Anyway, so we'll pick that one. Stomach. You can make him a really big fat guy and have everything else super buff. Although it starts messing up the chest when you do that. So keep that in mind. They got the bodybuilder stomach where even though they have a six-pack, it's poofing out because of probably trying to build muscle. Usually when that happens, they eat too much, you know, and lifting and stuff like that. Man, I had a coffee and it's making me burp a lot. Oy. Anyway, so there's the cool six-pack. There's the poofiness. Alright, so he's looking pretty normal. Probably have to adjust him some more. Then you got your back. You have the huge V back if you wanted to. Although this looks like it's just... Oh, no, it's actually okay. I was kind of hoping it would push the arms out a little bit, but it doesn't look like it's doing that. Now, does this change the front, too? It doesn't look like it. Okay, so we'll do that. Upper legs. You got muscular legs. You got little skinny legs. Like he never did leg day in his life. We'll do that for the sake of this video. Yeah, see? He never did leg day. Thin. You skipped leg day, bruh. That's so funny. He looks like Johnny Bravo. Somebody can make Johnny Bravo now. Oh, that'd be funny. Buttocks. And now this was hilarious. I did this on the stream. If you pick the fat guy's butt on the skinny guy's body, it does this. Gives him a huge butt. It just looks hilarious to me. I just think that's so funny. It's like, why? It's because it's keeping the small waist. That's why. But anyway, so there you have it. Some of the craziness you can do with it. I kind of wish it was sliders, but it's better than nothing. So yeah, again, if you go to the main body type here, it's probably screwed all up. Oh, it's not changing. Okay, cool, because you Frankensteined it together. So I was wondering if it would change based on your base body too. Looks like that's not the case. So there's a good look at the body morphing. Now, for those of you who are wondering about the height, I covered this in the live stream also, but I'm making a separate video here for you. Max is 7 feet, and the shortest is 5'4". Max weight is 600 pounds, and minimum weight is 100 pounds, which is crazy to me. So the shortest you can make him is 5'4", probably because of clipping issues or the move's just not loading right. So yeah, obviously that's probably a thing. But yeah, so there is the male body. Now on to the females. We'll go to there. And I'm curious how this works myself because I haven't messed around with the ladies' base body yet. So we'll see how this turns out. All right. If you've been on the channel for the last couple months, I've been making some funny funny videos, or thumbnails I should say, about the body morphing, potential body morphing. Okay, so body type. I'm trying to remember which one I used. Because there was a certain one I used, and then it was like the best overall option for what I was going for. I wonder if it's still in here. I guess it won't matter because I can just Frankenstein it together. It might have been this one. This one looks familiar. Yeah, I think that was the one. Yeah, this one, right? No, her shoulders are too thick. Is that it? That looks like it. Yeah, like I said, there was one I used. I can't remember which one it was because it was perfect for not having any options. All right, so there's the base part. And then once again, you have medium. Do they have the big, huge neck for the women? Because that'd be hilarious to do it for the women too. Doesn't look like their neck option for huge traps is there for the women. That's a bummer because that would be funny to do the same thing. So it looks like the traps for the ladies don't really do much. It's like just like slight alterations. Oh, there we go. There's the huge one. Why is it not under the other one? Okay, but there is big trap options. Okay, you got smaller trap options. Okay, stick with that. Upper arms. Now this is one thing that annoyed me because some of the bodies had huge arms, but the bodies themselves were fine. And then vice versa, the bodies that were fine had really, really, really skinny arms. And that annoyed me in the last game. It's like, man, like I wish I could adjust it just a little bit. So yeah, you can have, because yeah, there's a perfect body type that I liked, but the arms are just huge, like super muscular. Kind of like, well, that's not muscular, but you know what I mean? Like they were just big, like really big. So you can get chicken wing arms. That's funny. For the video, we'll do that. Lower arms will go really, really thin just to show you the range of what you can do here. That looks so weird. And then chest. This is what all you guys have been waiting for. I know. So you can go through and really go nuts with this. I'm surprised it has this many options. I thought for sure they would nerf this in particular because of, well, you know, it's a teen-rated game. So I figured they'd nerf the crap out of this. This has more options than some of those anime games, which I'm shocked. that it does. So those are the medium options. Onto the large. It doesn't look like it makes that big of a difference, but when you base it off of the rest of the body type, it probably will. And when you're going through the clothing, it'll make a difference because this base clothing doesn't really do everything correctly. So yeah, you can have the bigger bust with the tiny body, so that's a plus. Then you can give them a tiny little waist. Holy crap, you can go to the giant heavies. But see, it doesn't really make that big of a difference. Well, that one does, but it was okay. You'd have to see it with the other clothing to really tell. Okay. And then stomach. Give them a tiny little stomach if you wanted to. Go real thin, but then it starts affecting other things, if you noticed. So it looks like the men's body morphing functions a lot better. This one still looks like it needs a little work, which I kind of figured that would be the case. Then you can make them really fat or whatever, chunky. Try not to be a jerk, but so give them the tiny little waist. And you see how it affected the upper body. So yeah, you'll have to mess around with it to get the desired look. And then of course back, the buttocks. You can do the same thing, I think. Yeah, there you go. That's hilarious. All right, so there's that. I think that's hilarious to me. All right, then the upper back. You can do the back with the women too. Looks like this affects a lot more. I wonder if it's affecting the front at all. No? Okay. God, that looks weird. It looks so weird. Upper legs. I wonder if you can do the skinny legs for this too. That'd be kind of funny. It really, not really. You know, like I said, there's not that many options for the women's bodies, is there? It's kind of hard to. You'll have to really mess around with it. And what's cool though is it should have the option to see what the clothing looks like. No, it doesn't. You can't put the clothing on while you're adjusting it. So you have to go put the clothing on, come back, save it, and then go back and forth to see what each clothing item looks like with that particular body set. So there you have it. There's a good look at the men's and women's body morphing and what you can do. The men's one, it looks like it works a lot better than the women's one. No shocker. I had a feeling that was going to happen. But it's still cool to have that option. I think if you messed around with it a lot, you could really find that desired body type that you want for both male and female. I'm pretty happy with it. It's much better than not having anything. I'm just going to have to mess around with it quite a bit and try to get that perfect look for both my main two characters, because they're supposed to look a certain way, and like either arms are too small, legs are too big, the sockets are too weird looking. I haven't been able to make them for so long. So hopefully I can get it to look perfect, and before I upload them, it might be a while. But yeah. So anyway, thank you for watching. Sound comments below. I'll probably make like 3 videos today and then just play the game for fun. I did do a live stream. It's not very exciting to watch because it's just me going through all the menus and all the options and everything like that, checking out what's new. We literally covered everything in the creation suite. We skimmed through all the new moves, the championships, the create an arena features. It was, like I said, it's a pretty boring stream, but if you're curious about every little thing in the game, go check it out. Thank you for watching, and as always, stay frosty.